those headphones. What's up? September 12th?
Correct.
Friday. Heading into week 3 of college and week 2 of the NFL. Should we just coincide those?
No, because it's good that college has the week to themselves on Labor Day, right? I thought you guys like that.
I definitely do like that. I just wish they would kind of line up. You know what I mean? For cohesiveness. Brought to you by Game Time. The NFL is back. Tailgates, pack stands, that buzz before kickoff, but getting in, nightmare. Queues, price jumps, getting logged out mid-click. All you want is to be there, beer in hand, losing your voice with the crowd, which is easy for a Jet fan. Clement, Jets at home this week too, right? Against the Bills?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, so there'll be people losing their voice there. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. Clemmer, pull up those Jets. I know you got the Mets tonight. Obviously, MLB.
I'm going to be there.
NFL.
Thanks to Game Time.
Yep.
Jets are $96. That's a good deal.
To see Allen in it as well, yeah. And
Mets are $11 tonight.
11.
Well, that goes to show where
Jacob DeGrom.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. No, because baseball is different than football. No.
I'm just saying the way the Mets.
In this game, I'm using Game Time tonight. I'm going to the game tonight. I'm so excited. Jacob DeGrom versus Jonah Tong. I mean, that's theater right there.
DeGrom should be applauded when he comes out too. By the way,
Sure, right now?
DeGrom should be applauded big time when he comes out.
Think they'll play a song? What, Simple Man?
Simple Man.
Yeah, I don't know if you have to go all that, but like when he comes out, everybody should.
I'll
He
applaud him.
gave everything he could, obviously. Like once the game starts, root against him. But
You could argue
that's
he
where it
did
goes.
leave us, but I don't know if we really made a real offer either.
Right. It was just like, it was ready to move.
I'll be applauding him.
everything he did.
Meek will be there too. Meek, are you going to applaud Jacob DeGrom? Yeah.
He deserves it.
Will you applaud him? You're kind of a miserable fuck. Will you applaud him? All right.
You think Frank would?
See. So an amazing deal on Game Time. Those Jets tickets are $96. Take the guesswork out of buying NFL tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code PICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code PICKS for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today. All right, so we'll open, just so it doesn't get lost in the shuffle, a State of the Union, I guess, in baseball.
Yeah.
So to speak. Mets with another disaster last night, obviously. 0-4 lead. Yeah, it's
not only 4-0, but then you don't get a base runner the rest of the game. So 4 runs the first inning, you don't get a base
that was a historic stat, right? I put it in the group.
First team in LB history for that to happen.
That's not good. Yeah, tough game. I still do believe they will make the playoffs. I think they do. I think that them being back home will help. I'll say this. Don't be shocked if they lose. I think they're going to win tonight. But don't be shocked if they lose tonight. But the next 2 days, I really like the pitching matchups. So if we can take 2 out of 3 at Texas, roll into next week, kind of see where we're at. That's kind of where I am psychologically
Currently
right now.
minus 225 to make the playoffs.
That number has dropped.
It was like minus 600 to start a week.
No, look, I knew that Philly series was going to be tough. I didn't know it was going to be quite that tough.
Especially because you had their number.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't really make too much of that. I think a lot of that's nonsense. We have their number. It's like every game's an individual game. Pitching matchups also can line up a certain way. I think a lot of that's
Yeah, but I mean,
a lot of that's easy shorthand.
You could beat
cliche
them pretty
bullshit.
good this year.
Yeah, but like I said, a lot of that's easy shorthand cliche bullshit. They also didn't have Duran for a lot of that chunk. So like, I don't know. I don't like that stuff personally that too much.
what. Obviously, the Mets lineup is better than last year.
Yes,
Yeah, I think there's one major reason for that.
correct.
Brett Beatty, obviously.
Of course.
And Juan Soto, maybe.
Although you could argue the Vientos drop off has been huge. But.
That's been big as well. So, yeah, minuses and positives. But, all right, the Mets get in. I know you're saying the Mets will get in. Like, where do you put it in terms of, like, what they can do? Because the pitching is truthfully that bad.
Not.
And I don't think they're going to let these guys' leashes get long. So I don't really know. I just
honestly, Rico, like I'm really, and I'm not trying to like deflect. Like I don't love their chances if they get, when they get in. I should probably say that. I don't love their chances. I don't know, but I'm not focused on that at all right now. Like we're like survive. We're trying to survive right now. So like I'm really just focused on like this series this weekend. Like that's how like tunnel vision I have.
You gotta
and,
live to the day.
Like like this is not like the Yankees are in a different spot where they can kind of look at it and be like, all right, well how do we stack up against Boston? Or kind of all right, well how would we do? What would our playoff rotation look like? They can kind of because they're in a better spot. Yeah. We're not there.
No, you guys are trying to throw everything.
Yeah. So
and this is dangerous too because obviously Texas is playing good ball.
Yeah, they are.
Winners of 14 of 18, I think.
Yep. They're fighting for some.
For sure. They're
still weirdly fighting for that division, right?
Dude, like I said, that Houston could somehow miss the playoffs. Could happen.
Yeah, I think that's a big price too.
But the schedule doesn't exactly.
I know it favors them.
Minus 310 to make the playoffs, plus 250.
Rangers only two back. No, they're two back.
Seattle now
Houston and Seattle are tied, but still it's two back. So can Texas get there? Sure.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is Texas is no slouch. You're playing them this. Granted, you're home, which is important. And you have the 3 kids going this weekend.
Correct.
Tong, Sproat, McLean, and
yes.
Yeah. So they have 3 kids.
And then Minai on Tuesday.
But then Cincy's in Sacramento, so I wouldn't be really hoping for too many. I don't think there's gonna be too many losses in that series.
I don't see you're. I think you're underselling the A's. That A's team is weird, and it's and Sacramento's a weird place to play.
Okay, but I would rather play Sacramento than I would the Rangers right now.
Correct.
That's what it comes down to.
I don't think it's gonna be a walk in the park for the Reds.
The A's can hit. They can't pitch though.
No.
So, like they're starting.
The Reds are kind of the opposite.
Right. I'd rather the pitching.
Yeah, me too. But that ballpark's weird. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't think it'll be like a.
No, I'm not giving the Reds a sweep.
This isn't the Rockies.
I'm just saying like it's not like the Reds are playing the Brewers this week. Like they're a favorable matchup for them.
And then the Giants on the other side. They're only a game and a half back, but then the Giants are playing the Dodgers. Is that right?
That's tougher.
A
little tougher go. Verlander, Yamamoto tonight.
If you want to kind of have that deeper view, the Diamondbacks are 3 back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Yankees took care of business last night.
Giants Dodgers, you do have to worry about how the Dodgers are going to stop the run.
Mm-hmm. They have a dinner planned. Another dinner.
What do you got on the Yankees?
Yankees had a good game last night. Schroeder did his thing. Hit his over and outs. That was one of my picks. Judge, some power that was very encouraging. 2 homers. Yeah, I don't know. We need Trump in more games. That's really what it comes down to. He got the guys going.
So Red Sox Yankees this weekend as well.
Yeah,
right?
we're in Boston. Tonight is Giolito and
Heel.
Okay. All right, unpacking last night. Obviously, too, we had that.
Congrats to Mutt on winning his bet.
Oh boy,
win for Mutt.
Huge win for Mutt.
I was a little scared about the back door being open there for a second.
I was texting him during the game. I can say that he was very scared.
Yeah, especially when they get the 2, because I think he had 3 flat. When they get the 2,
just 3 flat.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, and they were timing the clock, and we were also texting the group chat, and Hubs made a good point. All right, they might just go for the field goal here.
You would think if they were to get into position there with no timeouts, no timeouts, you have to get 2 scores. I think he was going to be okay no matter what, but you never know. If you hit a bomb,
all you need is one play to break out.
Right,
for sure.
Right,
You'd be surprised though. It seems like in that situation, teams still chase down to the end of the clock to get the touchdown. As soon as you get within range, kick the field goal. Even as deep as it, you're like, all right,
Matt Gay's a good leg, so.
Go to your kicker. Can you make it? And you do need 2. So and you need the onside coming back. It is what it is.
It was a lot, but for his bet there was a lot, but them making it was huge. It says a lot. And transition here, I guess a little bit. It says a lot about Hubs Packers. That team might just be elite.
Yeah, two wins against playoff teams. You would think. Obviously, for playoff teams last year, and then probably playoff teams again this year.
I think so, yeah.
Really, really strong wins. If this was the AP poll, I know not everybody has played in week 2, obviously, but Packers are the number 1 team in the country, right?
Yeah, and
I'm doing that. You get what I'm saying?
Maybe the Bills.
Lions and Commanders?
Maybe the Bills.
It starts with the defense.
In the NFC, I think.
Yeah,
right?
okay, you're right. But the Bills, yeah. I'm strict on resume. Yeah, you're right.
Packers are above the Lions.
What?
Did you say the Lions?
Bills.
Oh, Bills. Yeah, they're currently above the Eagles for the 1 seed. They're plus 2 something, plus 220 to be
the Packers. Granted, it's a moot point because not everybody has played in week 2, obviously. But Packers have 2 great wins.
Packers, and they also just look good. This is that team that's.
They are. It's been 2 decisive, complete team wins.
Yes.
Special teams maybe last night a little bit of a drag, as the Packers usually have bad special teams, but offense and defense, man. for these first 2 games have been outstanding. Micah Parsons truly changes so much. He is a joy to watch. He is a guy. Packers. It's been a long time, I think, since I've really keyed on one single guy to watch, and it's like I just want to see what this guy does. What does he do versus double team? How is he going to destroy this play? For making Rashawn Gary's life easy. On the other side, he picks up a sack last night. You really saw it, especially last night. How little time he gives Jaden Daniels to throw, which makes life so much easier for the secondary. And a guy like Keyshawn Nixon had an outstanding game. He had one of the 2 game balls. Nate Hobbs makes his team debut. You got Evan Williams out there running wild. Edrin Cooper had a sack. There's a lot of guys, man. There's a lot of guys. Devontae Wyatt is creating havoc. They have got nothing on the ground. And now that's a Commander's problem. And they just have that guy Bill. And I guess Jaden is their pseudo running back, right? But now Eckler's out for the year. But you can't rely on Eckler even healthy at this point in his age.
Well, Eckler, I think
They just have a running back problem, I think.
How big is that injury last night for Eckler?
It's
over. Right?
It's the same thing, dude. It's that step back. No one should take steps back anymore. Automatically pop your Achilles.
We were all in the group
I saw it happen.
It was about as obvious one as.
That's why I'm asking. I saw it in the group chat and then never followed up on it after the game.
Yeah.
So I was like making sure
You could tell in his face too when he said.
Forgot about it when you guys said it. Yeah, for sure.
But dude, the defense is so fast and they're flying everywhere. The pursuit to the football, it's fun as hell to watch, and it's a championship caliber defense through 2 games. Granted, both are at home, but both against very good teams, very good offenses, especially last year.
When's the last time you were this excited about the Packers? The Packers are a good team. I'm not being shitty. I mean, like, I just think they're that good. Like,
no.
That game in the snow a couple years ago with Rodgers. No,
it was probably.
Am I misremembering that? Was that against the 49ers? That was a big playoff game.
That was against the Rams. I think you're talking about where they beat Goff and then they go to play Brady.
Yeah,
that year
you won in the snow to get to Brady.
I think so.
Then
I guess like regular season. When's the last time you were that excited about the Packers?
Regular season, yeah. I mean, it's like probably one of Rodgers' MVP years, which is still a few years away, from where we are now.
I mean, you're in. I think I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too high in the Packers. I think you're in like rare.
They haven't had a defense like this in a long time.
They just look so impressive.
I'm only a few years removed from Joe Barry calling the shots, and Joe Barry was an atrocity and just did zone defense and rally the football and allow, on 3rd and 19, he gives up 25, and Hafley's a really good defensive mind, and he will be a head coach sooner rather than later. And to have this defense and to have Parsons isn't even 100% yet. That's the scary thing. Like that, you're not going to see him 100%. They said until probably the end of the month, which is funny enough in Dallas for Sunday Night Football. So good luck for that to the Cowboys and their offensive line. But yeah, also the Packers were missing 2 starting offensive linemen last night.
Right.
Good guys too.
Yeah.
Zach Tom and Aaron Banks.
Will you be getting them back next week or a week and a half, I guess, from now?
I think the long week. Yeah, because they almost played.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Or like maybe not almost played, but like it was questionable to begin the day. Maybe they will get them. I think with the 10 days off going into Cleveland, you should have them. And if you don't, it's the Browns. Granted, I kind of want to have my starters against Myles Garrett, but offensively too, Love was really good. Jacobs got another touchdown. It's 10 straight. Jaden Reed goes down, breaks his collarbone. That's a bummer. So that probably means Romeo Doubs is not going to get traded in the next couple weeks. That was rumored.
Why would they trade Doubs?
Because they have so many guys. Teams were calling, and they were listening.
No, he's good and he's young, though.
Sure. They have a bunch of those guys, though.
So one of them is going to be.
I just like having the depth, though, in case the guy gets hurt, though.
Right. So now
it's like DiVincenzo, I guess, with the Knicks.
Yeah.
It was like, all right, yeah. I mean,
they had just you haven't.
One of you has got to go.
Matthew Golden is eventually going to take a step up in this offense. He was targeted twice yesterday on bombs that it just didn't work out. But they keep looking at him. But the offensive player of the night obviously is Tucker Kraft, who has really ascended to becoming one of the better tight ends in football. And he's just a joy to watch, throwing guys left and right. Big target, obviously, running like a gazelle in open space, gets the touchdown at the end. He has over 120 yards in the game, a bunch of catches, gets the touchdown. I fucking love Tucker Kraft. It's special.
So I know you don't want to get like way ahead of your skis here, but I do think everybody thinks the Packers are really, really good and can be really, really elite. I guess the question I would ask, the cautions that everybody says, oh, well, the North is a great division, or North is a great division. It's a lot of, it's challenging. What if it's not? So the Lions, obviously, I do think the Lions still will be really good. Lost both coordinators. What if the Lions are not as elite as people think?
Yeah,
okay, that's one.
Line
but also, Bears still might be like bad.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. And Minnesota starting a rookie. So like if McCarthy's just okay and the Lions take a step down, what are we really talking about that division? I think people get stuck in the way of like, oh, the North's really good. Well, the results are showing that it's not.
Yeah.
The Bears are really bad. Minnesota didn't take a leap up that we thought. McCarthy's not that good, so to speak. It'll still play out.
And
the Lions took a step down.
He's not good.
Okay. All right. Phil, it's you love to, pick and choose. Like
you can't say a guy's not that good when he literally wins Player of the Week.
No, yes, you can. Yes, you can.
He's probably the worst performance Player of the Week ever.
But he still won Player of the Week.
But here's the thing. Yes, you can say or think or at least worry that he's not that good over the course of 17 games.
He did,
that's what I'm saying.
He showed some issues with that game. That's
Threw a pick six,
really
yes.
Stuff.
But
yes,
right. But
it still has to play out.
First half existed.
It's still the verdict is still to be determined on JJ McCarthy.
Yeah,
that's very fair to say.
He's just
now and that could change up and down as it goes for the week.
I believe.
There we go.
I believe in the player. I think he showed me a lot last week, especially. But there were some holes in that game. Like there were some issues.
Yeah, I'm also saying the hypotheticals of what I'm saying. So yes, if McCarthy becomes really, really good, obviously that changes all the things I'm laying out.
Right.
But if he's just okay,
also he beat the Bears.
There you go.
On the road.
So here we go. All right.
Still the Bears.
For the first half of that game, we were talking about.
You love to bury the guys.
If the Lions beat the Bears, you'd be like, "Oh, it's the Bears." You just hate the Lions so much. You're doing. I think this goes back.
And loves McCarthy. It's double.
Loves McCarthy.
Yeah, I think he's a really good quarterback.
You think top 10? You said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
We'll see.
He's one Player of the Week.
I'm just saying.
I gotta
Jordan Love, by the way, was a guy who wasn't on anyone else's top 10.
He's played good.
And I think he's now third in MVP.
How is the rest of your schedule?
Looks great.
Out of conference or out of division?
Next game's in Cleveland. Then we go to Dallas. So I mean,
Phil, do you have DraftKings to get the number 1 seed in the NFC? Have they posted that early?
They're +2 something, and I think Philly's +350 at the moment.
So you are the favorite?
I think so.
Okay.
I got to give Meek a little bit of credit here. He said yesterday's game would be not a great game. It was not a great game. Now, it wasn't as ugly and sloppy as Phil had predicted, but it was not a great game. It did hit his under.
Yeah, barely.
We were too dominant.
You did hit it. Oh, it's a win. It's a win. I'm giving you credit.
Yeah.
We were too dominant to make it a good game.
I agree.
Yeah.
The score was 27-18. It was not 27-18.
No, it was 27-7.
Yeah, there was a lot of empty stuff.
They got an early bye this week, so at Cleveland, at Dallas, and the bye, and then home to Cincy, at Zona, at Pitt. That Pitt game's gonna be fun. Sunday Night Football, and then home to Carolina. That's their first 9 games. That's a pretty soft 9 games, I think.
I think I'll be taking Green Bay next week in my survivor pool if I'm still in it.
Against Cleveland.
Most regular season wins in the whole NFL. The Bills are +260. The Packers are +500. That's the top 2. Then you got Ravens, Eagles.
Right. So, but NFC
don't know what one
to win the
NFC
NFC, I believe they are in like the 2s.
I'll try to find that.
Playoffs, maybe.
Futures, conference winners, name the finalists.
Wait, didn't you just have it? Conference winner?
Well, conference winner is different than best
conference
record.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're
You're
right.
talking about like representing the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
not like one seed.
yeah.
Go to fewest wins, Phil. Can we see that?
Fewest wins is where is it?
Wins.
Fewest wins. Browns.
Saints, Giants, Jets. That seems unfair.
But it's
Dude, their
9-50.
schedule is really, really tough.
Not really,
No,
really
the Jets
tough.
schedule's not that tough at all. Just because they're the Jets.
I like the Giants.
What are you talking about?
The back half isn't as bad.
I think Giants will have the worst record.
I think the Giants are bad.
Their schedule is
Giants have a horrible schedule.
Schedule's
And the
horrible.
Giants are not a good team.
Cleveland also horrible schedule though. So it's like those
Yeah.
two going at it.
Like it's-
All right.
Likes talk schedules. I can pull up this. Bills, Bucks, Dolphins, Jets.
You could put it on the screen too.
The Dolphins are worse than I thought going in, so that now becomes an easier game. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Dolphins got
The
easier.
Patriots don't look. I mean, it's only one game. The Patriots
Dolphins
not a world beater
got
either.
easier. I'll say that.
All right.
Cowboys look better than we thought. Obviously, that's still a step.
The Panthers
off
is a
of one
winnable
game.
at home. The Browns are on there. The Pats.
You get the Pats twice. You get the Dolphins twice. You get the
Yeah.
Browns in
The
there.
Saints, the Jags.
Yeah, you know what helped us, Rico? We weren't good last year. We got that.
And then the Bills could be playing for
Third place
nothing
schedule.
week 18.
Yeah. All right. It's still
it's not-
there's a lot of hard ones.
Right, but I don't think
in there.
I don't think they're gonna have the worst record in football though.
Yeah, like the Giants, it's literally a
Giants are also Giants is the dog shit team.
Yeah, I'm sort of Jets, but like still.
No, I don't think the Jets. I disagree with that. I don't think the Jets are a dog shit. I think the Jets are a bad team. I think the Giants are a dog shit team.
Dog shit and bad. Like if the Jets are like a bottom 5.
What's
team,
the difference between horrible and bad? One is the Rockies are horrible, right?
Yeah.
The Giants are horrible. The A's are bad. The Jets are bad.
So
In football, though, wouldn't you rather be horrible so you get the
I'm not arguing that.
Yeah, you'd
I'm
rather-
simply saying what things are.
Yeah,
Not what I
I'd be
prefer.
2-15 than 5-12. Like
Right. I think the Jets
You
actually.
scored 40 points week 1.
I think the Jets could win 7 games this year. Now, what does that mean?
nothing.
Dick.
You don't want to win 7 games.
Right.
It's probably a
You're in like
disaster.
sports
That's a
purgatory.
disaster.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I'm just telling you what I think is
The
good.
Dolphins is the swing because they're 0-1 right now. We probably think they're going to be 0-2 against the Bills.
Yeah.
Okay, weird things happen in the division, especially at home. But yes,
Yeah,
you know,
I like
interdivision home dogs like the Jets are probably on the list. Hold your nose this week.
Who
Like,
did the Dolphins have next week?
what?
What did you say? The Dolphins have.
No, the Dolphins is the swing game because
Oh,
they
yeah.
go. So
Oh,
they're
I see what you're saying.
0-2 for the Bills
Yes, I understand.
at the Bucks. I think it's safe to say there will be a dog in that
yeah.
game.
There'll be a dog in that game.
0-3 in that could be a very tough fight, but 0-3 going into that. So now you're entering the end of September at the Dolphins. Swing game on a Monday night.
Yeah, Jets win that game. If they don't, that's a
but
problem.
If they don't, that's the swing.
Now you're 0-4.
Now you're 0-4. You got the Cowboys at home. Very difficult. Also, Cowboys are still, they have a way,
I don't know, man.
Cowboys are still very difficult. And then you get the Broncos in London. So then you're going, you know, and then your only break is the Panthers, but then coming out of it before the bye is still at the Bengals. Like, not a lot of breaks there. If the
back half season is.
if you swing the Dolphins, it's way easier to be entering.
how about
Yeah,
this
I
too?
also think
1-3.
How about
That's
this
all.
too?
Jets could beat the Bucks.
Tua likely to get hurt.
Agreed. Totally agree. Yeah, for sure. Totally agree.
And then McDaniel likely to get fired. So
Jets could beat the Cowboys.
They could, for sure. Yeah,
Jets could
but
be
I
the
just-
Bucks.
there's a lot of swings, so we'll see how it goes. But
Bengals look. Although I probably like the Bengals more than I should, but the Bengals look like ass in week 1. They won,
Always
but
start
barely.
out slow like this.
Yeah,
now.
it's 1 week. So that offense will start humming.
Like I do think
it's a
that
bad
matters.
offensive
There's
game
a
for them.
trend from year to year when
It's
they
true.
always start out slow.
They certainly did last year.
yeah,
Green Bay's a 7-point favorite, by the way.
We still have, obviously we still would have 2 more on that schedule against the Patriots in the back half. We've got 1 more against the Dolphins in the back half. So it eases up. Browns in there too.
yeah. All right.
One last thing on Tucker Kraft. He sometimes tells opponents while trash talking that he's going to burn down their childhood homes. I love it.
Well, I don't know about that.
I love it.
That's pretty crazy.
I love that.
It's not something you would say.
I don't know. What evidence have I ever given with
No, I don't know. Not.
that?
Just kind of a weird, funny insult that like comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's a
Something that
Bos-
stops you in your tracks. Be like, what the?
Yeah, that's a Bosco line. Yeah.
Real quick, in terms of big picture for college, obviously Pick'em's out, college football show. Big picture for me, I love Iowa State this weekend, both ways, first half and game. They're going to Arkansas State, which, again, I'm the only person in the country who's willingly gone to Jonesboro, Arkansas twice, back-to-back years. Brutal spot for Iowa State to be going there. I feel like they're going to be pissed off in the sense that, like, why the fuck are we going here? I think they take it out on Arkansas State. You can run on Arkansas State. You can throw on Arkansas State. I liked what I've seen out of Iowa State. Did not look great last week against Iowa, but that's the nature of the game. I loved when they beat Kansas State and then came back to North Dakota or South Dakota, one of the Dakotas in that game. They hung it on that team. That was a clear letdown spot coming from Dublin to like, oh, let's just walk through it. They pounded. They've looked good. I like Iowa State here to take care of business and punish Arkansas State. I also like
Pretty big spread.
Yeah, I also
21?
like. Yep.
But that doesn't put you. That you still think Iowa State just takes care of business.
I do. I really do.
All right.
Arizona on deck next week. So, like, they start to get into conference play there. So you worry. Well, not start to get into conference. They already play Kansas State, but bigger conference spots if you're trying to do that. But I just think you can get on Arkansas State.
Okay.
A lot of different ways. I like that. I like Navy. I like what they're doing with their offense. I think Tulsa's really, really bad. I like Navy laying the 14. And then Brandon touched on it going the opposite way. I'm taking an over with a team who has not scored a point this season in Akron. Akron UAB. I think UAB likes to play tempo. Trent Dilfer's really struggling. They don't love him down there, but they can score some points that play fast. I do think Akron's team total is 21.5. They're not going to get shut out the whole season. I know they're the Zips. I think they score some points. Bad defenses. I like the over 55 here. I think it's moved up to now 57.
Who has Akron played the first 2 weeks that would have shut them out?
Nebraska, and I actually don't know the first one, but they got drilled.
I like this bet, Rico.
Does Nebraska have a good defense? Like, is that why they shut him out? I'm just trying to
Yeah, I mean, Nebraska's talent is way better than Akron. Let's just put it that way. So Nebraska's got probably.
I like this. It's a high over under. It's not that big of a spread.
Okay.
I think.
DraftKings is telling you they think Akron's going to score 21 points. Like if it was 7.5, you'd be like, I get what you're saying.
No, I'm with you. I like that.
Akron got shut out by Wyoming 10-0, and then Nebraska 68-0.
I like that thought process.
Yeah, UAB has given up 42 to Alabama State, which is crazy. And then Navy in the pouring rain last week gave up 38.
Oh,
Navy ran all over them. Obviously, with the option. Yeah, so UAB's.
So they have some problems.
Yeah, they can score. UAB can still score even as bad as they are. I think it's a track meet.
I like that.
Akron gets going with that. So those are 3. Anything stand out to you in terms of like the marquee ones that you're looking at?
Yeah, Georgia Tech, right? 3-point home dog to Clemson. Clemson has not looked good. Georgia Tech, obviously Haynes King. They were part of that crazy 9 OT game last year. Was that last year?
I think so.
So. Who was that against? It was against a really good team. I'm going to think about it. But small number, 3 points at home. That game was against Georgia. Haynes King, fun game, noon. Feels like it should be a later game. But yeah, this Clemson team might not be all that they were.
No, I think that's what I was. Their defense was. It's all you heard from Ev. Like 2 top 5 picks. Like this is kind of the.
And
this is it for Dabo.
Klubnik doesn't blow me away.
If he doesn't get out of September with this team, like it's
not good. So yeah, Georgia Tech. That's like kind of the marquee one to start the day.
Notre Dame at night.
I like Georgia Tech. I'll take the points in that game. Whether it's I think it's gonna be tight. I'd rather have some points there. Notre Dame A&M is at night. Georgia Tennessee is in the middle of the day. I don't know what I'm.
Big noon at Northwestern. Oregon at Northwestern.
I believe I was listening to Wake Up today. Wake Up Barstool, and they mentioned that Kirby owns Heupel. So it is a small number, though. 3.5 in Tennessee.
I quoted it on
Tennessee one game against Syracuse. Their offense kind of moved at will. Georgia, I haven't watched at all.
I quoted it on Pick'em, and I don't know the exact number, but Kirby Smart straight up on the road at his time at Georgia is something like 36-2 or 26-2.
That number screams
really, really good. Like can go a guy, and obviously he's had the talent with Georgia, but like he goes and gets it done.
I like Tennessee
on the road.
That game.
So
I think it's a small number. I think it should be higher.
Where are you guys on this Notre Dame game? 6.5 point spread in Notre Dame, but Texas A&M. I mean, obviously they're ranked. They're pretty good.
Notre Dame has to have it because if you look at Notre Dame's schedule this year, they do not have a lot of opportunities to showcase the rest of the way.
Yeah,
this is kind of it.
I kind of like Notre Dame with the points.
Okay, this is kind of it
by a touchdown.
So we'll see. So that's the kind of the big picture in terms of college.
What's the biggest game this week? Is it that Notre Dame game?
I would say, yeah.
Am I missing an obvious one here?
Oregon Northwestern is a big noon kickoff.
The South Florida Miami game? Is that a big one?
Yeah. We had forgot about that one.
I think that game's on the CW.
Yeah, they got to deal with that.
Just like that's such a that's a big game for the CW.
And then the other weird one, which I'm not betting, but if you're giving out the side or like you got to kind of hold your nose here. LSU, who's looked great early against Florida, who looked obviously bad, only 7.5.
Lagway's good enough to keep them in that game.
The thing, like they say, it's never that obvious or easy. Like you have to take Florida there, as gross as that is. So
no, I'll take Florida with a smile on my face.
Yeah, I don't want to, but we'll see. All right, NFL in terms of the card. Bills. These are
one more. Duke Tulane.
A lot of guys on opposite sides, right?
Mensa was Tulane's quarterback last year. Now coming back, Tulane's looked very good to start the year.
Yep.
8 o'clock game.
Bills. These are what I wrote down before the spreads in terms of before we walked in. So if they've moved,
I'm looking at them right now.
As they change, let me know. Yeah. Bills minus 6.5 going to MetLife with the Jets. Total 46.5.
Jets are the play.
Just
Jets, interdivision home
why?
dogs. I just don't.
Why?
I think it's a
Interdivision home dogs. Like, if you ride that system throughout the year, you're probably going to do pretty good.
I think it's a
And
high-
again, Clemmer, there are a ton of them where it's like, hold your nose.
Oh, so I'm not
And it
saying the Jets
sucks,
are going
but
to win.
you have to. You either stick to it the whole way or not.
That feels like to me the Jets backdoor. And I think it's going to be high scoring.
The line's 46.5.
I like the over. But
I don't know.
I think the Jets backdoor there.
I have dread for this game. I have fear for this game. I have no expectations. Very low expectations.
Good number for the. I like that number.
I don't know.
What else you got?
Giants at Cowboys. Cowboys down to 4.5.
Yes, I love this game.
Russell Wilson
say,
is starting. Yeah, I'm staying away from this
We
game.
have not beaten Dak Prescott since his rookie season in 2016. That was 9 years ago. So 2017 on, we have not beaten Dak Prescott. in
Now,
a
some of the
football
years
game.
he's hurt.
But yeah, we've injured him. We can't beat him.
Is
I
there
like the
any
under. I'm
way?
with you. I like. The
I
under.
love the under.
I like
I'm
it.
all in on the under here.
Is there any
One of
way
my 5 picks a week.
Dart plays in this game?
If Russ,
a good question.
If we get shot in the first half, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, let's
I
say it's
think he's-
13-0 first half.
Again, like
13-0,
Dable
no, I
can't
think
be.
it
Doesn't feel like enough.
Dable can't be sitting there watching his job tick and
Yeah.
tick and tick away, and you got a guy that you mortgaged on, whatever. You,
Yeah, no,
you
he
want,
did.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
he
mortgaged
did.
on. You
Yeah.
want. That's the guy you want to go
last-
down with.
Absolutely did. Yeah.
Go with him.
Your last chips are on.
Right.
Right.
Go all in with him.
Yeah, I'm
But
staying
what if it doesn't work?
Yeah.
then
Now the
go
other,
on.
like you could say in the first half last week, obviously the Eagles and Cowboys went up and down on the field. I don't think the Giants have the weapons to go up and down the field on the Cowboys.
No.
Compared to that Eagles offense. Obviously, that's like also saying it's going to get dark tonight. I do think the Giants front is dialed in enough to disrupt some things and not get completely torched. I think the Cowboys get up to the 14, or 10, 13-point lead kind of ugly and sit on it, want to run, use some clock. I think it's an ugly under. I like the under with the
I like
Cowboys never really in doubt.
I like the under a lot because I think
Yeah.
the Giants stink.
Yeah.
One
I do too.
thing here,
Stink.
Dallas offensive line. I feel like that's the one way the Giants keep this close is that Giants D line kind of asserts their dominance. So that's the one way, and my gut says take the points with the Giants, but I am not taking this game.
Where are you in this game, Phil?
Trying to tell myself don't take this game.
I think the Giants lose.
At 12:55 p.m. Do not take this game, Eric. I like to do that. I'll just stare at my.
Oh yeah.
Look.
Yeah, I think everyone watching this does it.
I wouldn't
take
bet-
this game, Eric. Don't do it.
I wouldn't bet this game. I just don't think the Giants win because we never beat. Like I said,
No.
the stat is we don't beat Dak Prescott. He owns us.
I already bet the under. But I haven't picked this. I haven't bet the out yet, but I think I'm gonna end up taking the Cowboys. I just think the Giants are that bad. I think
I'll
the
say-
Giants are awful.
If the Giants were to pull off this upset, the pan to Jerry in the suite
Oh,
just be
Oh,
stewing
it'd be a
with.
massive win for the Giants. Go 1-1, then you have the Chiefs next week.
I'm not
Well,
talking-
that's what I was gonna say. Not to be negative, Nancy, but what does a Giants win really do for them here? I know you want to win every game, and you're a fan of a team.
It gives
but,
Dable more leash.
a little bit more leash. But
Evan
it's
Martin.
also, well, I'll say this: I think it's gotta be Dart to win the game. If they win with Russ, it's almost like, all right, well, the Cowboys suck.
Well, if Dart comes in and it leads you to a comeback, then you're like, holy.
agreed.
crap,
Yes,
all of a
it
sudden.
has to be
All-
Dart who
all-
wins the game.
All I'm saying is,
for have any confidence going in.
To be like, we might have something lightning in a bottle.
They win
playoff
21-17 with Russ. Evan Martin going to come in here telling us, "Oh, well, playoffs are in the on the."
yeah.
Absolutely.
You know they will.
They
Absolutely
haven't had a
not.
winning record at any point since they made the playoffs, and even before that, they did not have a winning record
Giants
from
are
2017.
horrible,
At any
horrible
point, I'm
team.
not talking like finishing. I'm talking like they were never 1-0 or like 2-1.
that's crazy.
Giants are horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
All I'm saying is, if they were to lose that game, Dallas, and you're panning to Jerry, he just traded Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is 2-0. Got thank you, Jerry chance going on the post game of Thursday Night. That would be just an unbelievable visual.
You could make a case. There's no team I'd rather see less on TV than the Giants.
Well, this just shows you how much juice Giants Cowboys has lost. The game's even played at 1 p.m.
Yes.
This used to be like
This used to be the
4:25
4
Sunday night.
o'clock Brady. yeah.
Sunday night game.
It's like they just don't care about it anymore because they know
Good.
this team stinks.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job, cable people.
Why would any can you imagine other than Cleveland maybe, and even then, is there any team you want to see less than the Giants?
Saints.
Yeah, you're right.
I do think.
Or the Niners with Mac Jones.
I rather see the
I wanna
Niners.
watch that.
No,
And
I
guess-
rather watch the Niners.
And this week you get to see Mac Jones and the Saints.
True.
I do think the
Saints is fair.
I do think the NFL has done a great job of being quick to feature guys right away. You know, so the Giants Cowboys, like when you were making the schedule, Giants, Cowboys, 2 huge markets, division round. Of course, we're going to throw that on a Sunday night game. Like, that's really bad. They've adjusted to Trevor Lawrence gets a spot. C.J. Stroud goes up. Like, Bo Nix has a great year. The NFL does a great job of, there is no seniority in the NFL. You don't get to just, no, we're going with what we think is the best games in prime time, and here we go.
Sure. Like Vikings, Falcons is Sunday night, and while Giants, Cowboys is
right. Yeah. That's a perfect example.
That's a really
Vikings,
good example.
Atlanta is a way more compelling game. Now,
I'm very excited to watch J.J. Pettis.
Yeah, I know there's a protection, obviously, with Fox protects a game that they want that doesn't let it go to the night later on. It is what it is. But
the Chiefs
they're doing a good job of there is no seniority in the NFL. No. It's like if people want to watch you, we move you up. Yep. So that's how it goes.
Bosco, Chris in the chat wants to know what your food spread looks like on NFL Sunday.
Oh, there you go.
This Sunday it'll be whatever is in Chicago. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's true.
Oh, you're in Chicago on Sunday?
Yeah.
Me too.
Great.
Oh, you guys can hang out. You guys gonna get dinner together?
No.
No, we're
really hungry.
No.
Are we enjoying Raising Cane's?
Yes, the best.
Oh, that's very good.
Baltimore minus 11.5 against the Browns. Total 44.5.
This is gonna be bad.
This is my survivor pick of the week.
The poor Browns. Baltimore pissed off after a terrible loss. This is gonna be brutal. A beating. Does Flacco survive the game? Like injury-wise?
Mortality-wise?
Yeah.
I think it's a test to the Ravens, though, with all the bullshit they pull of, like, allowing everybody back in. It's got to be a start-to-finish ass-kicking.
100%.
Yeah, I think we get
even for your own, don't you want to inflict?
You can't let up. You can't let up.
Yeah.
My prediction for this game is Dylan Gabriel would be in the game at some point. Injuries.
You need to go to Gabriel over Shador?
Yes.
Like that's the way the depth chart is?
Yep.
Cincinnati minus 3.5 against Jacksonville, total 49.5.
Love
now,
Jacksonville in this game.
I think if you're ranking out money lines of where to take a stab, you got to take Jacksonville. Just on how bad Cincinnati's looked in the first 2 weeks of the season.
Jacksonville beat Carolina. What are we doing?
Jacksonville looked so good week
and
one.
since he barely beat the Browns, dude.
Yeah.
Flacco's in an over 40
pretty well.
Staten Island touch tackle league.
Well,
Cleveland should have won that game.
But you're also
missed the extra point and the field goal.
It's Joe Burrow versus Trevor Lawrence. Don't lose sight of that.
This is the time though to fade the Bengals early in the season.
I don't have a play in the game, but if I did, I'd go Bengals.
That was a fair counter though, right? Like,
no,
it barely beat Cleveland.
It's very fair counter, very fair. I just don't have confidence. I don't have any confidence in Jacksonville yet. You know, if the Jacksonville wins this game, like you guys are saying potentially, then I have confidence in Jacksonville. Like, all right, now you showed me something.
I like the over in this game.
45.5.
I like the over in this game.
Oh no, I'm sorry, 49.5. Excuse me, 49.5. I was looking at the wrong game.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we think the Bengals defense still stinks. It's
Also,
just
I don't think you're going to get a Burrow, Chase, Higgins dud back-to-back weeks. I don't see that.
Me either. That's what I'm saying.
But no, but then on the other side of my thinking is I don't like Cincinnati's defense.
I don't either.
I do.
So
like
I think maybe Jacksonville can move the ball too.
All right, that's fair.
You have the hook.
What?
You have the hook if you have Jacksonville 3.5.
I know it scares me.
I think I like.
I'm not touching.
I like the
three.
total
I like
more
it.
than the side here.
If this gets down to 3, I'm taking it. If it doesn't, I'm staying away. I think.
Rams minus 5.5 against Tennessee in terms of the best 5 that we put out. The total is 41.5. I am going to take the under.
Is that one of your best 5?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
After what I watched with
Rams defense
with Cam Ward, Rams defense is very good, which I watched with Cam Ward. He could be good down the road, you know what I mean? But like just inaccurate in terms of passing. It didn't
under it in 10 passing yards, I think.
Yeah, it didn't
took bad sacks.
Right. It didn't look like they necessarily are letting him completely air it out.
No, they're not.
As well, it's a safe kind of playbook. I think the Rams give you problems with that. I think the Rams get up and know what they're doing in terms of sitting on the lead. I'll take the under 41.5.
Rams offense didn't look great last week either.
No, 41.5 under.
This should be a game.
And it's not a sexy, like you look at all the board here, like what's sexy? Chiefs as a home underdog. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see. Arizona or easy, like, Arizona against Carolina for sure, 6.5. I'm trying to go very, like what makes you feel uncomfortable or what is kind of gross, not an over and under type of thing. Really trying to lock in with what I'm doing, and I'll take the under of Rams.
I wouldn't touch the game. I would throw it in a teaser. And I would throw the Rams in a teaser to get them just like plus.
I don't hate that play, Hubs.
That's all. That's really all.
I think
Yeah, cross 0 is always that worry.
That's
Are
all.
we getting a monster moneyline parlay from Clemmer at any point this season?
oh sure, this season, not tonight, not today,
Not this
tonight.
week. You
not,
want to just
not
get
this
more
week.
data?
I gotta fix my shit. My week one was horrible, so I gotta get my clean my house up a
Week
little
ones
bit.
are horrible outside of Bosco.
No, my
Hey.
whole
And Hubs.
Fuck.
my whole week one was horrible. I mean, not even the 5 best picks. My whole week was horrible. So
I
I gotta clean my house up.
One of my better gambling weeks of my life was last week.
I mean, Bosco also had a good college week too.
U.S. Open and
Last week
NFL
wasn't
in college.
phenomenal.
I was in heaven.
I want to hit the big ones in college.
Yeah.
Like the ones I really, really love. That's what I'm trying to focus on. Oregon and USC was last week, so that was good. Detroit minus, is it up to 6.5?
6.5.
I wrote
now.
down?
I got it at 6. One of my
We
picks.
gave it at 6. Yeah, I like Detroit at 6.
Me too.
We touched on that stat. Lions are 10-0 against the spread in their last 10, coming off a straight up loss.
Granted, that was not with any of these coordinators. With that Lions number, I'm assuming is pre Ben Johnson. Or sorry, is
With Ben Johnson.
sorry with Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson not there.
Right.
That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
that's fair.
Different-
yeah,
different
for sure.
coaches.
But
Now, Meek, what is your take on this game? You think the Lions are a trash team and all that stuff?
I'm on the Bears. Just one of my 5 picks. I
Well,
got the number at 6 and on 6.5.
Me too. I'm on the Lions. One of my picks.
I think the Bears showed more in week 1 of being a good team than the Lions did. Obviously, 2 different opponents, but
Correct.
I think there's more good takeaway from the Bears.
In Detroit.
Yeah, I like the 6.5.
Okay.
Did the Bears win? Maybe, maybe not. But I think they definitely cover.
All
I'm
right.
very confident in that.
All right. I'm confident the Lions beat the shit out of this
Yeah.
team. All right. I like that.
I'm sorry to continue the trend. I want nothing to do with this game.
It's fair
I
to
don't
say
like
for a
how
divisional game.
I don't like how Detroit's O-line looked versus me. Now maybe that's a me thing.
No, that's fair. That's a fair point.
But I really like. I'm telling you, this offense won't work if Goff doesn't have time to throw.
Jared Goff isn't in a perfect situation. He doesn't look that great.
Well, he's been in 2 situations and
he's been in pretty
successful.
perfect situations.
Been in 2 situations. It was pretty successful at both. So.
I'm just saying. He's not a mobile quarterback. He's not a guy who's going to escape the pocket and make all these
Fair.
throws on the run. Like a lot of that is timing. A lot of it is, he needs.
But are the Bears the team to get him out of sync? The Packers are a pack. The
Well,
Packers are an elite team.
I'll say this: for the first half of that Vikings-Bears game, I thought a little bit of this Bears defense is kind of fun.
I thought the same thing.
So whether
Yeah.
it was adjustments made by the Vikings or the Bears kind of ran out of gas for some reason, but I think maybe they can create some sort of pass rush here. On the flip side, I don't fucking trust Caleb Williams as far as I can throw him, and I can't throw him. So I don't want to touch this game.
That's fair. I'm going to give Meek a huge fuck you if the Lions win big. A huge fuck you.
Yeah.
So wait, can it go the other way? Can this be a fuck you game?
Oh, of course you will. Of course it will.
Instead of I'm saying we've been doing the handshake, the apologies.
This will be a fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh, no. If the Bears win this game outright, or the Bears even cover, Meek can give a fuck you to me.
Wow.
Yeah, if the Bears lose this game on a field goal, I can still say fuck you.
Of course you can.
Okay. I like that. We have a fuck you game.
Yeah.
Huge. So you also have. Do you have also a handshake game also this week?
No, Meek does.
Meek does.
Yeah.
So you have a handshake.
He's got a lot at stake.
You have a handshake game and a
fuck you game.
fuck you game. That's the first time ever.
Yeah.
all right, jump out if they're some of your top 5. I know we gave them.
The next one is Niners Saints.
Yeah, Niners -3 going to the Saints. Total 40.5. I got
The under here.
I got nothing. Oh yeah, I like that, but it's so gross.
Mac Jones, Spencer Rattler.
You get the under before.
I got a 40.5.
Okay, so that's kind of what it is.
Is after the announcement.
Is there a chance Brock Purdy gets Wally pipped and Mac
Nope.
Jones just takes
No.
his job?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
None.
What if they just go 5-0?
Zero.
If Dukes was here, he'd be saying Mac
There's
Jones.
also no Kittle in this game too, by the way.
No Kittle.
That'd make it even crazier if Mac Jones just goes 5-0.
Is
with Purdy
McCaffrey?
out.
McCaffrey's fine, right?
He's fine. He's
what does
quote-unquote
fine
fine.
mean?
Well, I mean, he's about to get a workload in this game.
He did not look.
This is going to be a heavy McCaffrey screen game.
I think the McCaffrey we knew is gone.
That could be.
I don't know if that
No,
guy's
he's
coming back.
washed. We know that.
Yeah,
That's fair.
he's
to say.
that guy is.
Key Pearsall and McCaffrey props. I think I'm going to be on. Although, man, I don't want to trust anything with Mac Jones. I might just be. It might be all McCaffrey catches anytime, receiving yards. It might be all over that.
I think the Saints are that bad. I think +3. at
Aren't
home.
that bad?
Well, I think
R.
This is a team that's going to be like second or third worst record in the
Yeah,
league.
this team's bad.
This is a
The
game
quarterback plays horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. Do you
It's
think
not
we
gonna
get a
get better.
worse quarterback game all year?
Yes,
You think we do?
it's a long season.
Yeah,
What could be worse?
Oh,
who's on the
Rattler's
Giants'
horrible, and Mac Jones isn't a starting quarterback.
Tim Boyle's made NFL starts like each of the last few years. Like things happen.
Oh yeah, like if we're getting like backups involved.
Yeah.
Like
For both sides, though, this is as bad as it can.
Oh no.
All right, let's put a pin in it. Hey, this is right now.
As of now, this is
of course.
We should keep track
of course,
of
as of now. But let's see if in the future,
if anything is lower. I like this bar. We have a bar.
Yeah.
Seattle at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh favored by 3.
Yeah, Pittsburgh minus the 3. I'm going to take.
This is my picks.
Tomlin's really. They seem to be really good in terms of the defense dialing it back up after giving up 30. I'm going to take. I'm going to take the Steelers.
I have Seattle. This might be a little bit of people riding Pittsburgh because of Rodgers putting up 40 points against the Jets. Jets are just not that good. I think Seattle's more competent. It is a little bit of Seattle coming across the country, but that's a little bit overrated these days anyways. Travel. These guys are all
week 2 too. It's not
yeah,
really
yeah.
a long
That's not too much. I like Seattle in a tight one. That is one of my 5 picks is Seattle.
Is it? Yep. I'm staying. And one of your picks too, Rico?
Seattle.
Oh, I'm staying away.
I'm sorry. Pittsburgh.
You're on Pittsburgh. So you guys are going against each other here. That's good.
Pittsburgh. Miami minus 1.5 against New England. Total 43.5. I think the line tells you exactly what you need to look at here. Again, it's a hold. I think you got to take Miami. As bad as they've looked.
I'm on New England as one of my 5 picks.
25 picks?
Yeah, it comes down to I really think Miami is a train wreck. And I trust Vrabel enough to get this going a little bit better than it was last. Last week was ugly against the Raiders. They got nothing going offensively. But I think Miami's just that bad, and I think their defense is truly that bad. I think Drake May can score on them.
I think Mike McDaniel's fired after next Thursday. I think these are his last 2 games coaching in the NFL for a bit. Because you have the Pats, let's say you lose that game, then you got to go on road to Buffalo where you'll be a heavy
if you lose this
underdog.
game, you're over.
You have the
Let's say you
longer
start
week
0-3,
too.
You have the long break.
Yeah.
I think Mike McDaniel's right on the wall if he loses these next 2 games, which I think he will.
I don't think that's a bad prediction. If they win this game, we know he's safe though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because then they go 1-2. It's
right.
like
I'm staying away from this game. I trusted Miami last week against the Colts, and I got my pants pulled down and spanked by Marty, so I'm not going to touch it.
Of my 5 picks, this was my most unsure. Just because I don't know. New England did not look good last week.
No, they didn't.
But I really I don't like that Miami defense at all. I think they played a 5th string corner. So I don't.
yeah, Storm Duck was like their cornerback 1.
I like that name, though. That's a good name.
Not good.
Arizona minus 6.5 against Carolina. Total 44.5. Is this in the 1 o'clock?
This is not.
What is
This
this?
is
Now we're
the
getting
405.
Into the
This is-
405s.
This is the
This is the thing I talk about. I know we all love football, but in the 4 o'clock window, sometimes there's those teams that you're like, I don't want to watch them. They don't excite.
This is the
I will
ultimate-
watch it, but Arizona against Carolina.
We're only getting 3 games, Rico.
I know it always seems like in that 4 o'clock window, it's the bad seems to be more showcased.
This is the ultimate. The witching hour is still going on, and this starts. And like by the time we get to Eagles Chiefs, somehow this is like mid-second quarter, and it's just like I know it's 3-0. I don't want anything to do with this game.
We're only getting 3 games the 4 o'clock window. I will say
when
one of them is
that. I hate when they do that.
One of them is great, but still, like
realistically, we're all just watching the Chiefs game. But yeah. Although actually, I take that back. I'm very fascinated with the Broncos.
I am too, but I'm just saying, only getting 3 games.
Oh, it's bullshit.
And one of them being Panthers Cardinals sucks.
Sucks.
That's all.
I hate Kyler Murray. I'm not a Bryce Young guy. Bryce Young showed us true colors, I think, last week. Like rather than how he ended last year, some brutal throws, and 1 pick six. They got called back on a prayer penalty, and the Cardinals struggled to beat the Saints. So, yeah, this is a bad game.
Yeah.
Denver minus 1.5 against Indy. Total 43.5. Chiefs Eagles is obviously awesome.
Yes.
You obviously have the prime times. You have 2 Monday nights, which, down the road, whatever. Atlanta, Minnesota is very compelling. Trying to think if there's another one compelling. No, not really. But I think Denver, Indy.
I'd say the Seahawks Steelers is compelling.
It's compelling. Yeah.
Denver, Indy, surprisingly, is super, super compelling.
We can learn. We're going to learn a lot
about the Colts, and you're going to see where Denver really,
we're going to see if Bo Nix.
They were just bad last week. Okay, let's get back to that hype train, which we both bought in.
There's going to be opinions about. There's going to be opinions about Bo Nix after this game if they lose this that are going to be very scary. And on the flip side, if the Colts can win this game and you start 2-0, and Daniel Jones looks impressive against this defense. Whoa, baby.
In that
Now,
division,
was that a case though where Daniel Jones was just facing the Dolphins though?
Well, I'm saying we're gonna find out.
All right, we're
gonna find out.
That's the thing.
I know.
This is a test.
In
The
that
Broncos
South
defense.
in that South division, it's a race to 9 wins. So if you start off with 2, great spot.
out of division too.
Great spot for them, obviously. You know what I mean? And Jacksonville's a dog, so they could pop back down. Houston's a small favorite. They could lose. You look across the rest of the way. Tennessee's out of it. Like, they ain't competing. So like you could be like, oh, we're 2-0 here.
You guys have a play on this game?
Great spot.
Colts are one of my
I got
picks.
nothing.
I had nothing this game. I don't know what to do.
I kind of need. Weirdly, we're in. I know it's you don't need, but we're in on Denver with that division. So this is a great start for
Colts
them,
are-
especially if Kansas City, which I think is going to be 1-3, takes the loss there. Huge spot for them.
Massive.
Huge spot if Denver can get out to 2-0.
So yeah, I have the Colts. I'm more or less just fading how bad Bo Nix was last week, and I've just never been too sold on him. And obviously, I liked how Daniel Jones looked. It's at home. That helps that this game is not in Denver, obviously. That is a massive advantage for Denver. I think it's going to be low scoring, and I like the Colts.
All right, 2 left. Philly -1.5 going to Kansas City. Total 46.5. Not touching it. It is the premier game. Very, very excited to watch
Chiefs
it.
home dog, blindly take it. Don't care.
Yeah, I know. I know what. Yeah, I know. And I'm probably going to be at 8:00. Be like, what an idiot! I can't believe I thought the Chiefs were going to go 1-3.
Well, Rico, you got another member of that train, at least for this week. I'm on the Eagles. Not only that, it's one of my 5 picks of the week. I just did not like what I saw from the Chiefs. And I'm starting to wonder, Rico, if like kind of what you're saying, like the Chiefs just don't look good, and they didn't look that great last year.
Right.
And I know they won a lot of those games, and they figured it out. But I'm just not impressed. And I know the wide receiving core will get better. They'll get guys back. Well, those guys aren't here this week. So right now, the Eagles are really good, and I'm gonna go with the Eagles. And maybe, like I said, maybe you're right, Rico. 8:00. Like, how did I bet against Mahomes? But right, I'm on the Eagles this week.
Yeah, Chiefs are my favorite play of the week. They're in my top 5. This is the ultimate reminder. Patrick Mahomes, fuck you game. It doesn't matter who his receivers are. He's going to make it work. They obviously get embarrassed by this team in the Super Bowl. I think that part of it, that's going to linger over, and they're going to feel disrespected here. They did not play well last week. That's a Brazil game, though, so I'm throwing that out. Brazil games, and that shit's odd. Now, obviously, no Xavier Worthy, right? He's out.
Yeah,
this
he's
game.
out.
That definitely hurts.
She Rice out, obviously.
She Rice. Hollywood Brown had a big game. Maybe that continues. Kelsey, not early in the season, Kelsey is more you can rely on than late in the season where he's just like ran down. So I'm going to go Chiefs. I really like it a lot. I think the defense really steps up.
And then the nightcap, Atlanta going to Minnesota -3.5 for Sunday night, 44.5. I am on the over as one of my 5 in this one. I know primetime unders have been really, really good to some people. Kind of like what I saw in terms of Atlanta getting it going. Minnesota's obviously moving. I like the over on Sunday
I don't know
night.
how sold I am on Penix.
Me either. That's what I'm battling with.
Bijan is that good.
Rematch of the championship game 2 years ago, too, by the way. Penix and McCarthy.
We watched
Yes.
that at Pirelli's.
We did. 850 baked clams in one sitting.
You gonna do that on Sunday night? Just reminisce? Or
Maybe.
Run it back.
run it back, 50 baked clams. Anytime Penix
Yeah,
and
I
JJ go
don't
at it.
know if the airline has access to 50 baked clams, but we'll get it going.
I would lean Atlanta with the points here.
I also gotta pray after last week's classic. I gotta pray the Wi-Fi is fucking
Oh yeah.
good to go.
Yeah.
I was connected and I was weird. I told you it was like getting telegrams I was getting tweets and couldn't see what was going on. It was brutal. So
Bad Wi-Fi is worse than no Wi-Fi.
no, I think it was weird with
I
the,
agree.
with the
Don't even
app.
let me try.
For whatever reason, the app wouldn't. I think they shut down. I don't know. I couldn't fucking figure it out.
For this game, I like Atlanta with the points. I think they're pretty evenly matched teams, and I'd rather just have the hook with the 3.5.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait to bet this and see if it gets down to 3.
Yeah, same way. I think the Vikings win, but I don't want to take it.
Do you ever think of like buying a half point? Do you ever do that?
I do.
Okay.
And I think I will do that here if it doesn't go down.
Okay.
Like run up. Like this is
I'm just hearing you say like, I'll wait. If I don't, I'm not gonna take him. Like you could just buy the half point.
Yeah, I think I'm still like very confused about Penix because he actually looked really good last week. So I'm like, all right, what is this guy? And McCarthy was so Jekyll and Hyde last week, but I think I'm gonna ride with the Vikings. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet.
All right, that's that. We'll touch on Monday, obviously, as we get to it. Tampa Bay and Houston and Chargers, Vegas. We'll be streaming both of them. Anything tonight in terms of baseball?
Well,
Yeah.
wait, before baseball,
Yeah, sure.
college football tonight. Is there anything to look at?
Yeah. So it's
K-State Zona is a pick'em or a 1-point spread.
yeah, it's weird. It's super,
Colorado is a
super,
5-point
super,
spread.
Super
Then
weird.
late night New Mexico UCLA is bigger. But is there anything with that K-State? So K-State, is that running back's done?
No,
Edwards?
I'm hearing the running back's coming back.
Oh, he's in for the game.
Hold on.
I don't know anything about Zona. I know besides their quarterback, Fafetta, I think his name is.
Yeah,
He's
I think I saw that K-State's running back is coming
Dylan Edwards, right?
back. Yeah. Pete Thamel says K-State's running back Dylan Edwards has been cleared to play for the first time since week 0.
He's
Yeah,
playing.
that's what I
Okay, he's
saw.
playing.
So they think
Maybe I
Edwards
just
is coming
misread
back.
that tweet earlier. It was fascinating.
Yeah, now how, if things go bad, Kansas State is now, I think Arizona started as a favorite. It's now flipped back to Kansas State as a favorite.
Do you like anything?
No, I don't. It's a shame because I love Kansas State, and Kansas State used to be really good in these like tough spots. One spread, 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, whatever.
Zona hasn't played anybody worth a damn, looks like. So there's not
Yeah,
much
I've been talking to the Blutmans, and they think it might just be a dumpster fire for UCLA out there. I don't love New Mexico, but at night tonight, I will be rooting for New Mexico to pull this upset.
I've been fading UCLA the first 2 weeks and come out positive. I think it's a karma season for Nico. Like, he doesn't deserve anything that comes his way.
Right.
And, for them to be and I also don't think he's that good at Tennessee. I don't think he warranted all the hoopla that he did. Be funny if they just lose this game outright somehow.
Yeah, but no, you have a pretty good core tonight. Indiana State, Indiana is obviously a joke. The Crawlers laying 47, total 58.5.
Use Colgate.
Yeah, Syracuse, Colgate with a huge number. Houston, Colorado is a great one at 7:30.
Yeah, anything
a conference
there?
type game there at the Big 12. Shout out to Big 12.
So Colorado's starting the quarterback who was like, what, third string? He popped in last game? Something like that?
What?
Colorado's quarterback. No?
Unfamiliar, to be honest with you.
It's this Ryan Staub guy.
Unfamiliar.
Okay, it's Ryan. I believe it's Ryan Staub, and he came in as he was like the third string. He helped them win the game. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah.
He played really well. He was 7 of 10, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns last weekend.
Kansas State, Arizona at 9 o'clock, and then New Mexico, UCLA at 10. So for a Friday night, flopping. Obviously, you got big baseball stuff for you in New York, especially
Yeah,
with
baseball.
Yankees.
Baseball night for sure.
Yeah, and DeGrom coming back with the Mets, like two compelling ones. So you'll have those two on the
Fascinating
bottom,
to
and then
watch that Mets game.
flip your channels or quad box it up top for football.
Cool.
To get going. So, all right, that's that. What are you taking? You got anything in baseball?
Yeah, I'm
tonight?
on the Twins tonight. Money line pick of the day. Brandon Pfaadt's really bad on the road. And then I'll tweet out my NFL picks. Also, don't forget, DraftKings, Ghost Leg Parlay. I know Hubs benefited from this last week.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put out my Ghost Leg Parlay on Sunday as well. But
For the Sunday games, yep.
yeah, for the Sunday games, don't forget to take advantage of those promos, guys. I know I keep saying it, but like these, I had a horrible week 1 for sure, but these promos have been bailing me out left and right, and they've actually like kind of broken even. Which without the promos, I would have been.
Dude, and the early exit also been great. Ghost Leg, obviously, I won. I won $500 on that, but then back-to-back weeks early exits bailed me out of Jaden Reed last night breaks his collarbone, so I got that refunded in cash. And then Xavier Worthy. So sorry to these players that I'm taking, that I'm
you're like a
sabotaging them. But I did have Tucker Kraft last night and Rashawn Gary, so I'm not destroying everyone's lives. But DK is there for the early exits.
Check out those Ghost Legs, guys, for real. Like
Ghost Leg's awesome.
And do it on Sunday. So I'll be tweeting my picks out for NFL on Sunday. Hopefully, it's better week 2 than week 1.
Okay. Nothing for me tonight. Loaded up on Iowa State tomorrow, which is crazy. The ESPN 2 game at 2 p.m. to be dialed in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Okay.
is where I'm always at, So that's where I'm at. Obviously, check out Big Noon Kickoff tomorrow. Big Cat in Evanston.
Yep.
Pizza Fest as well. All Saturday. Two different sessions.
City,
some of the best, and access to, especially if you're in the area. You look at some of these places, and it's an appointment to get to, or how rare it is to get to. They are putting all of that in one spot.
And what Dave said yesterday, unnamed, like a couple for the second session. I think there's some tickets available. So if you want to go,
It's just
actually supposed to be. And unlike the first
you
Pizza
look
Fest, the
just-
weather's nice.
It's beautiful, but also logistically, places from Connecticut and Brooklyn, like you can't do those
Right.
in the same day. They're
Correct.
putting them next to each other.
Yes.
So it's unbelievable. And the way they do it too, it's the ovens and
They bring the ovens.
yeah, it's unbelievable.
Crazy.
Hubs, what do you got tonight?
So tonight I am gonna go with the A's minus 130. I think it's an excellent line for them. And then I don't know anything about the I gotta look more into this college football for tonight. For tomorrow though, before I forget, Georgia Tech +3, Tennessee +3.5. Tulane is probably my favorite play of the day. Minus 1.5. It's like how they looked. And Florida, is that 7.5 or is it 7?
Depends which way it's moving. I
7.
saw 7.5.
So Florida 7. And that would be it. And then my top 5 picks that we're doing here
Phil.
for NFL.
Brandon Nemo home run tonight. I don't know what the odds are.
And we'll be there, Phil. Both
We
of
will be
us.
there. The last time
Not together though.
The last time we went to a game, you and me were in the building at the same time.
Yep.
The Mets scored 19 runs.
It's true.
I think they'll need around 19 runs or so to win tonight. So,
Hopefully not.
I mean, I'd like them to score 19 runs.
I would too. I don't. Hopefully they don't need it to win though. That's my point.
What's
I'd
like
to see Hayden
DeGrom's,
Sanger
like-
pitching a game if we're up big.
That'd be nice.
What's DeGrom's like outs?
It's a good question. 'Cause, yeah, his Phil made a
hasn't
good
been
point. We're
going,
talking.
right?
Yeah,
Brandon
it's,
Nemo's plus 550 to homer.
what is the
15.5 is only minus 102 over. Oh my, they do not think he's going 5 innings.
Because he's been like
over 5 innings?
More than 5,
Because
yeah.
like I said, he's been limited. Like 6 of his last 7, it's been like around 5 innings.
All right,
or so.
add the Mets to my card. What are they? Minus 115. Add the Mets to my card.
Okay. All right, everybody.
Mets.
That's Football Friday. Yak's up now. Check you at Pizza Fest tomorrow. See you for the streams. And check out that Ghost Light Parlay. Thank you to DraftKings. Thank you to Game Time. We will see you Monday.